Hello there guys, this is LEGO Ninjago Productions and this is the first major event of this channel, the LNP Rewind Day 2020. This will be basically me looking back in 2020, see how every video performed, see how some of the achievements my channel managed to get over this year, and then some news and insights about what I am going to do in 2021. Please make sure to know that this video um, isn't actually live. It is a premiere and it will be available for later watch when the premiere ends. Every single presentation video that you are going to see here is going to be basically also available as a standalone video in a playlist. So if you want to rewatch the presentations of this video, you don't have to watch this entire event again. But if you want to watch this entire event again, you're free to do so. It depends on how ever you feel like. But this is pretty much it for now. This event is going to be pretty long, but it is also going to be very interesting. So please stick with me throughout this entire event because it's going to be it's going to be very interesting, and it would mean a lot to me that I'm also going to be chatting with you at all times in the live chat, so that you guys don't get bored. So let's move on to the first part of the video, where I will be doing some insight about the progress and of every single video that I have, like for example that I have posted in 2020, and I mean every single video. And then we will move on to the next part of this presentation. So see you around then, and make sure to stay around. We will be chatting about everything on the live chat at all times, so see you later. Hello there guys, this is LEGO Ninjago Productions, and today's video will be a compilation of every single video I made in 2020, and I will also be saying some facts about them, like the number of views and stuff like this. So stick around because it's going to be a very long video, about 15 minutes, with every single video and some background on it. The first video of 2020 was the Let's Dance web episode from season 12. It was published on January 7th, 2020. It was subtitled in Romanian. It managed to get 4,300 views, 14 comments, and 101 likes. The second video of 2020 was another web episode of season 12, which is the upgrade episode. It was published on January 11th, 2020. It managed to get 1075 views since then, 0 comments, and 39 likes. The third video of 2020 was actually the last web episode of season 12, which was Gale Gossip, a closer look. It was published on January 12th, 2020. It managed to get 649 views, 0 comments, and 19 likes since it was published. The fourth video of 2020 was the teaser trailer for season 12. It was published on January 31st, 2020. Since it was published, it managed to get 675 views, 6 comments, and 36 likes. And that is pretty much everything about this video, and let's move on to the next one. The fifth video of 2020 was a recap video for LEGO Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu. It was published on February 20th, 2020. Since it was published, it managed to get 569 likes, 13 comment, 569 views, 13 comments, and 23 likes. The sixth video of 2020 was a leaks video about my series season 1. It was published on March 1st, 2020. Since it was published, it managed to get 117 views, 3 comments, and 8 likes. The seventh video is the third episode of season 12, web episode of season 12, which was called Meaning of Victory Part 1. It was published on March 2nd, 2020. Since it was published, it managed to get 736 views, 0 comments, and 28 likes. The eighth video of 2020 was the fourth web episode of season 12 called The Stowaway. It was published on March 10th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 3,968 views, 1 comment, and 91 likes. The ninth video of 2020 was the official trailer of season 12. It also was published on March 10th, 2020, just like the previous one. This one managed to get 931 views, 2 comments, and 28 likes since the day it was published. The 10th video of 2020 was the penultimate web episode of season 12 called Manhunt. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 2,604 views, 4 comments, and 61 likes. The 11th video of 2020 was a channel announcement video. It was published on March 12th, 2020. It managed to get 69 views since the day it was published, 5 comments, and 9 likes. The 12th video of 2020 was a 1000 subscribers video. It was published on March 14th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 40 views, 8 comments, and 6 likes. The 13th video of 2020 was the Arcadian Whip video. It was a square video. It was published on March 16th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 294 views, 0 comments, and 16 likes. The 14th video of 2020 was the Arcadian Whip instrumental video. It was also a squared video. It was published on March 16th, 2020 as well. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 306 views, 1 comment, and 11 likes. The 15th video of 2020 was published on March 18th, 2020. It was a trailer for the Discord server called Ninjago Masters of Discord Jitsu. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 82 views, 4 likes, 4 comments, and 9 likes. The next video of 2020, which is the 16th video, was an LNP Ninjago podcast announcement video. It was published on March 19th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 145 views, 5 comments, and 7 likes. The 17th video of 2020 was an LNP Ninjago series podcast trailer. It was published on March 19th, 2020 as well. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 192 views, 1 comment, and 8 likes. The 18th video of 2020 was the teaser trailer for season 13, Master of the Mountain. It was published on June 17th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 630 views, 17 comments, and 38 likes. The 19th video of 2020 was the official trailer for Season 13 Master of the Mountain. It was published on June 22nd, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 1,417 views, 14 comments, and 51 likes. The 20th video of 2020 is the LEGO Ninjago Productions Q&A video. It was published on July 5th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 398 views and 39 likes. The 21st and the 22nd videos of 2020 were the intros for Ninjago Season 13, Episode 15 and 16. They were published on July 15 and July 16. The intro for Episode 15 got 150 views, 0 comments, and 12 likes. The intro for Episode 16 got 243 views, 3 comments, and 11 likes. The 23rd video of 2020 was the Shintaro Dungeon Whip video. It was published on July 26. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 365 views, 7 comments, and 22 likes. The 24th video of 2020 was an LNP Discord server announcement trailer. It was published on August 4th. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 37 views, 0 comments, and 4 likes. The 25th video of 2020 was an LNP Discord server announcement trailer in Romanian. It was published on August 4th as well. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 98 views, 3 comments, and 15 likes. The 26th video of 2020 was a review to the LEGO Ninjago set 0670 Monastery of Spinjitzu. The audio of this video was in Romanian. It premiered on August 16th. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 194 views, 11 comments, and 25 likes. The 27th video of 2020 was a review to the LEGO Ninjago 71718 set, Woo's Battle Dragon. The audio of this video was in Romanian. It premiered on August 13th. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 99 views, 12 comments, and 15 likes. The 28th video of 2020 was an important channel announcement. It was published on September 10th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 133 views, 4 comments, and 20 likes. The 29th video of 2020 was a review to the LEGO Ninjago set 71722 Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons. It premiered on October 4th. Since the day it premiered, it managed to get 167 views, 4 comments, and 15 likes. The 30th video of 2020 was LEGO Ninjago Productions Q&A 2. It was published on October 15th. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 86 views, 14 comments, and 14 likes. The 31st video of 2020 was the Season 13 bloopers video. It was published on October 15th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 394 views, 11 comments, and 24 likes. The 32nd video of 2020 was the teaser trailer for my stop motion series LNP Ninjago to Season 1. It was published on October 24th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 130 views, 6 comments, and 15 likes. The 33rd video of 2020 was an announcement video to the LNP Ninjago podcast. It was published on November 11th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 103 views, 7 comments, and 14 likes. The 34th video is a rather sad video. It's Rest in Peace Kirby Morrow 100 1973 2020. He will be missed, and he was a great part of the Ninjago community. The video was published on November 20th, 2020. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 963 views, 47 comments, and 87 likes. Again, rest in peace, Kirby Morrow, and you will be missed. You are now in a better place, and you are a great part of the Ninjago community and the best actor for Cole. The 35th and final video of 2020 was published on November 21st. It was a presentation to the LEGO Ninjago Productions official Discord server. Since the day it was published, it managed to get 76 views and 5 comments and 11 likes. So this was it for this presentation, where I presented the progress of every single video I published on 2020. I hope it gave you some insight about what videos were more liked than others, what videos performed better than others, because basically this was it. The highest performance of this year was achieved by the first web episode of the season 12 series, which was Let's Dance. It managed to get over 4,000 views. I guess people are more interested into that area, but anyway, I'll see you around later into this LNP Rewind day. Well, what a presentation! 35 videos made in 2020. That is actually pretty interesting, with the most performed one being what I said in the end. So this was it for the first presentation. Long for like 14 minutes, almost 15. And now the next presentation that we will move on to is going to be some of the achievements my channel got over 2020, what the progress was, how I started, and how I ended up. It's going to be very important because basically I would like to say that this year was a very special year for my channel. I managed to get 1,000 subscribers, and that was probably the best achievement of them all. But I also had others, for example, and most of them were made with your help. Basically, all of them were made with your help, because without you, this channel wouldn't be as important as it is now. Basically, you are making it, you are shaping this channel in ways you probably don't even realize. But let's move on to the next presentation, and then we will see you around again. We will also be chatting again throughout the entire presentation, so stick with me because this is going to be big and very important. Hello there, guys, this is LEGO NINJAGO Productions, and in the second presentation of the LNP Rewind Day, I will be at first saying how I started the year, and then at the end I will be saying how I ended it, and then some of the achievements my channel managed to get. So I started the channel with 963 subscribers and a little over 53k views, and then how it ended up. It ended up with 1.18k subscribers and a little over 117,000 views. So let's see now, what achievements have I got exactly over the year. And then we will end this presentation and move on to the last one. So, the first and the most important achievement of the year was getting 1,000 subscribers at the end of March. What an achievement after like 5 years of YouTube. I finally managed to get to 1,000 subscribers, and thank you very much for that. I couldn't do this without you. You are the best community that I could ever hope for, and we will see you around in 2021 and hopefully later. But this is the most important achievement, which unlocked me the community tab, which was my main target for 2020, my main milestone, and I managed to do this. I managed to get this to this milestone. I managed to hit the target and get the community tab, and that's the best thing that ever happened to me, and probably one of, if not the best achievements my channel ever actually got. Uh, thank you very much for helping me throughout this year and for sticking around with me. This year has been rough for many, many reasons. Like, for example, the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, which hit us all and affected us all. We had to stay home, we had to stay inside, we couldn't get out. And even though it was a depressing year with so many losses that happened, like for example Kirby Morrow's death and other deaths like Chadwick Boseman and all the other great people that died, David Prowse and the Boba Fett's actor for the Star Wars fans. It was a really rough year, probably the most cursed year that we had in the past 2 decades or so. It's really a really bad start to this decade, to this decade, which should be new, which should give us some new things and well start us better. It started bad with so many tragedies that happened this year. Uh, Sad times for the people who died of the virus and for their families. My condolences to them, and uh, well, it was a really rough year, but it was a magical year for the YouTubers because, well, we know the internet was the most used thing this year. People found entertainment from the internet, so YouTube channels kicked off, and this year probably, and they if most of the channels probably had their biggest progress this year rather than the previous years because of this thing. But it's not a good thing. It's a good thing for them, but it's a bad thing for the whole world that they had to suffer from all these tragedies. Again, this is actually a magical year for most YouTubers because they had to, but they had the growth they probably wanted for years. Most of them, probably some of them, and well, we know it's hard to grow on YouTube. It's not that easy to actually have a successful channel and hope for immediate growth. You have to put your work in it, and this is why YouTube channels sometimes compared to businesses, because even though you don't have an actual business, it is technically managed the same way. You have to spend money to grow, and you have to make sure everything is at the best quality for your community and make sure that to keep them around. Basically, how the companies need to deal with the customers. And this was pretty much the first achievement and the most important of them all. The fact that in March, at the end of March, I got to 1,000 subscribers. One of the most important milestones for YouTube channels, because it's not that easy to reach it. Even if you reach 100 subscribers easier than you would reach 1,000 easier, but it doesn't guarantee the fact that your growth will be the same. It's really hard to reach it, and my advice for new YouTubers is try to make good content, constant content, and make sure you have a niche. You make sure you don't uh, put too many videos or make videos too long, because if the community won't watch it or will get bored with your content, they won't watch it, and the YouTube algorithm won't help you grow. And this is basically the most basic thing about YouTube. Just make sure how you grow, because it's going to help you in the long run. And now let's move on to the second achievement. And the second achievement was passing 100,000 total views. Again, I said I have a little over 170,000 views right now, aka which the exact number being 170,489 views since the channel started. The most watched video is actually Day of the Departed video, which is dubbed in Romanian. It's actually literally the most watched video with over 15,000 views. A great video, great achievement. And yeah, again, it's really not that hard to make as many views if your videos, if you post constant videos, and make sure you just like make content that appeals to your audience. And another piece of advice for small YouTubers: do not start a YouTube channel for the purpose of making money, because you're not going to succeed that target. If you don't love what you're doing, don't do it. Don't do it just to earn a few bucks, because it's really hard to get there. It's not that easy, and you should do this as a hobby. And then basically the monetization is just a reward for you making content that appeals to your audience. Do not focus on making money, watch time, subscribers. Just go along and make what you love, and make as much content as you want. Do not, for example, force yourself to make 100 views per month, or 10 videos a week. Don't do that. Don't make do not set your do it on your own pace, the pace you want, the pace you know you can go by. Do not force yourself to reach the target of the monetization requirements, because it's not going to help you in the long run. It's going to be a very bad start for you. You will be very disappointed if you don't reach that, because it's really hard. And well, you will be very disappointed in the end, because it's going to be very hard. You will actually probably reach the point where you will want to quit YouTube, because you won't reach that monetization system. Well, do not think like that. If you focus on making good content you love to make, then, well, at one point you will reach that target without even knowing. Of course, focus on growing your YouTube channel. Nobody says you have to like abandon it. Nobody says that. You will have to try hard to get there. You will have to be sure But in the same time, do not stress yourself with this. Do it at your own pace, and be sure just that when you get there, you will be rewarded. But do not start the YouTube channel with the purpose to reach that target, because you will ultimately fail. You will be very disappointed at the end if you start your YouTube channel with the mentality of getting monetization, of getting lots of subscribers, getting a lot of watch time and things like that. It won't help you in the long run. You need to focus on the long run, not on the short run. Make sure to grow your channel over time and push it as much as you can, not harder than what you can do. Make sure to do what you love to do. And this was it for this presentation. I had two achievements this year basically because, well, of course, these were the most important one. We will now move on to the next part of this event, and we'll see you around then. Goodbye. And that was it for the second presentation of LNP Rewind Day 2020. I hope you liked it, and I hope you will consider my advices that I gave you throughout the presentation. It is to help you grow and at the same time to make the best out of this platform and create good content that people will enjoy. Now let's move on to the third and the final presentation of the LNP Rewind Day. Then we will then wrap this event up with a last message at the end of the day, where I will be, of course, what the name says, giving a little message about the end of and my conclusions over this event and other things. But until then, until that time, let's see you around later, because it's going to be great an ideal thing. It's going to be a great presentation. The final presentation is going to be a little bit of future plans about my channel, prominently about the 2021 year and what I plan for it, and possibly some even more. But so far that's it, and I'll see you around. Hello there, this is LEGO NINJAGO Productions here, and this is the final presentation of the LNP Rewind 2020 Day. This final presentation will be future plans of my YouTube channel regarding 2021 and more. So without further ado, let's move on to this presentation basically. Let's not delay it more than it already is, right? It would be dumb. So in 2021, I have the stop motion channel series coming, and this basically means more videos for overall. This is a pretty good thing, I'd say, because it finally gives me some or very original content about because I wrote it, I voice acted in it, but I also had some other voice actors. The full cast can be found of course on the wiki, but other than that, I'm very proud of making this stop motion series, because it's the first time I actually do such I execute such ideas, so it means a lot to me that I kind of made it work, I guess. It's something that I never expected to succeed myself, but I'm glad I did succeed in the end. So yeah, for 2021, besides the translation of the official Ninjago videos that will be coming out in 2021, I plan this stop motion series that will be coming out in early 2021 as well, and the teaser trailer coming out next month, an official trailer, sorry, coming out in next month. So yeah, it was delayed as it was supposed to actually come out this month. It didn't, but still, it's getting there. Anyway, it's actually, so yeah, this is basically what I planned for 2021. My series and other videos, plus some other videos, of course, because that I'll be making on the go. Like, for example, once I get the Mandalorian Dark Saber, I will be doing a review to that, and then when I get Disney Plus, I will be reviewing some of the shows there to put an insight, and then I will be also making some reviews regarding Ninjago overall, like for example seasons and stuff, and the 2021 seasons of Ninjago, which will be actually reviewed, but not on an episode per episode basis, but rather when the full season is out, I will be doing a wider review of every single episode, and then I will discuss it. And yeah, basically I have a lot of videos coming out in 2021, except the apart from the translations that will be for Romanian people. I will have content for English, for the English base that I have on my YouTube channel. Basically, I have a lot of content that I plan to release over 2021 and even more. Yeah, so stick around because it's going to be pretty interesting. I hope my channel will continue to grow, of course, because uh, I think it's one of those, growing your YouTube channel is one of those achievements that everyone needs but doesn't know. Like, for example, if you grow your YouTube channel and get enough fan base, you can create content that appeal to more people. And this is basically you inspiring a community to do what they love to do, because if you don't do what you love to do, it's not going to be as great. Anyway, this is going to be a very interesting it's going to be a very interesting year for YouTube channel next year, for my YouTube channel next year, because I'm going to have a lot of content, and most importantly original content, not translated content. So yeah, the stop motion series, of course, will be available in multiple languages, because I don't like because for the locals there that don't know English, because that's the way, I guess it's the way it works. So yeah, stick around stick around with me, because it's going to be an interesting year. And well, if you like this channel, and if you like YouTube, making YouTube content or videos about something you love, do it. Don't but do not do it for money. Again, as I said in the previous presentation, don't do it for money. Do it so that you basically as a hobby. See it as a hobby, not as a business, a revenue source, because it's not actually a revenue source. It's more, it's true, YouTube can be seen as business, but it's not mainly that. It's mainly for content, for as a hobby. Sorry. So yeah, I hope you like that, and I hope to see you around next time in throughout 2021 and more. Goodbye. So this is it for the Rewind day. I hope you liked this, and Well, this was it for 2020, and as far as I guess, this channel had the probably the best growth this year because it helped me get to 1,000 subscribers, something that I was really looking forward to. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for those who sticked around this long. I hope you're having a great day because everyone deserves to have a great day. 2020, the curse year is finally over. I mean, almost over. The run is almost. This is it almost stops here. Anyway, I hope 2021 will be a better year for all of us and for you and for everyone else. And because I think it's going to be a very like changing year. I know lots of things will change, especially after this pandemic going around. So, but one thing we should know is that we are humans and we persevere. So, Happy New Year, and I hope you have a great holiday and winter break or summer break or anything, depending on wherever you are. And let's hope we see each other in 2021 with a better year, with better circumstances, and that we will have like a better overall experience with this year. Anyway, Happy New Year again, and I'll see you around in 2021. This was my final video of 2020. This basically wraps up everything in this year, and let's see each other next year again. Goodbye.